Thompson, and this is my wife.
Lashira Thompson.
And we're members of Covenant Life Church, and we just want to kind of talk about the first 6 months of the church and what we've been through and what we've been experiencing being a part of Covenant Life. As for me and my wife and my family, we've been not necessarily going through trials and tribulations, but going through different situations in our lives that Covenant Life has definitely helped us stay focused on God and make sure that we keep God first and understand that everything that we're doing as of now has been, appreciated, and it's glorifying God, and we'll reap the benefits when it's time for us to reap the benefits from it. But it's just been a lot that we've done and been going through in the first 6 months of this, or the last 6 months of this year, actually. So it's just been a blessing to be a part of Covenant Life.
These past 6 months have been probably some of the hardest months I've experienced, but I thank God for the leadership of Pastor Lewis and Keisha Lewis. The word that God gives them, it's always right on time. It always meets us right where we are. I cannot tell you how many times I've come into church and just felt like this is it, like this is my breaking point. I just cannot take it anymore. And then he gives us a word that empowers me, that refuels me, and lets me know that I can make it another day.
And I think too, to add to that, not only to empower us, but they've kind of walked the same walk that we're walking through, the things that we've been through. So it really, really helps us to have the kind of leadership that we have, that if we have an issue, we can go to them or call them, talk to them after church, during church, or whatever. And they definitely understand what we're going through because they've been through a lot of the same thing.
And this transition, it was not an easy transition for us. However, I know without a shadow of a doubt, it was God ordained and it was God led. And because we were obedient, I know that everything that we're going through, everything that we're experiencing is going to be well worth it in the end because of what God is doing on the outside. I know last year, Pastor told us that this would be the year of moving forward. I thought it was more of in the natural sense, but what God showed me was that we were moving forward in a spiritual sense. We've gone to a greater level of faith, a greater level of trust, a greater level of spiritual maturity. We've moved forward in the spirit by leaps and bounds. So I'm just excited to see what 2014 has to offer.
And if anything can be said about how our last Sunday service, how it went, how it flowed, and how God moved in Jeremy's life, and Jeremy's, just the way Jeremy went in, people are going to be, it's going to be unbelievable. Because I've never felt the way I felt after that Sunday. That Sunday, to me, was probably the biggest turning point for me, for myself, my faith, because when he went in, I couldn't sit down. I'm supposed to be working the sound and doing what I'm supposed to do, but I just had to stand there and I was at awe. I was in awe. We will have no limits. I'm Keith Thompson, and this is my wife,
Lashira Thompson,
and we belong to Covenant Life Church.